see what these crazy people are all about.
In the United States, I found a guy who has the world's best beard. It's 18 inches long, 12 years old.
Not the best beard to me.
And I have one of the world's best beards.
No, you
12 years
don't.
ago, MJ saw a photo of the world's best beard competition. And overnight, he fell in love with the idea. It became his dream to win that competition, even though he did not have a beard. So, he let his facial hair grow as long as possible, and he committed to growing a unique beard. It took him 4 years of consistent work until one day he won the World Beard Championship and the admiration of the world with this.
He actually won. It looks crazy to me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Beautiful hair. MJ's story shows us that nothing is impossible because even a beardless guy can have the world's best beard.
Yeah, you just grow your beard out, but that what's with the bull horns? That's my thing. It's bull horns.
How'd you die?
Bull horns.
Do you like the color red or white? If yes, check out this guy. In India, there is a guy who only wears red and white.
Hi, my name is Seven. Welcome to my red and white house.
Even his house is made up of just red and white furniture. Like
My wardrobe, my pants, my sofa, my car, my clothes.
he is so obsessed that even his family joined him. And now they wear, you guessed it, red and white. He
Why?
also only uses the number 7. His name is 7. His jacket has 7 buttons. His pants have 7 pockets. His phone number is 7. His car number is 7. He even speaks 7 languages. It's a little bit weird, but hey, good for him. He stood out from the crowd. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
That dude's nuts. Who? I just couldn't imagine liking color so much. Would you stop it, girl? Liking a color so much that I based my entire life over it. Insane.
Tomorrow.
We found a country inside the US with its own currency, its own citizens,
Really?
even its own president. And it's not Joe Biden.
I am His Excellency President.
That's a good thing.
Ruler of the micronation known as the Republic of Molossia.
Molossia is a micronation started by President Bob when he was only 15 years old. A micronation is a tiny country that anyone can start anytime, anywhere. Here in Molossia, they have their own flag, language, and even a time zone.
Which is 39 minutes ahead
Why?
of time.
They even have their own currency called Valora, and it's not backed by gold or silver, but by cookie dough. I know all of this sounds like a joke, but trust me, it's not. President
It's
Bob's dream
dumb.
was to be president. So
It's
he
backed by
created his
cookie
own
dough,
country,
y'all.
And now, 32 people are his citizens. If President Ba was crazy enough to start a country, then you can be crazy enough to do whatever you want.
This is your invitation. Go do something crazy.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Really? Your own country? And it's backed by cookie dough. So they gotta have a whole building full of refrigerators and stuff just for this dude's cookie dough. And the craziest part is 32 people actually are citizens of this place. Whatever. Okay.
Did you know, in Italy, there is an official king that looks like this. He has no crown, gold, or servants, and anyone in the world can visit him.
Sono Torino, Bertolione, e mi chiamano tutti Re di Tavolara o Maestro.
Not
His
on my
kingdom
mouth.
started when this great-great-great-grandfather, as a joke, asked his friend, the king of Sardinia, if he could make him king. But to his surprise, the king of Sardinia accepted. And that's how every single descendant from that family became royalty, including King Tonino. In fact, he received an official recognition from the Queen of England herself.
Bull.
This king doesn't spend time in a fancy palace, but in his garden and his restaurant. So if you're looking for a royal time, visit King Tonino before the world runs out of kings. That's what.
I think it just ran out. That's what I gotta say. This must be like one of those people that, you know how like you tell your kids, oh, you'll grow up and be a princess, but it's not really reality because it doesn't happen. This dude just said he want to grow up and be a king, so that's what happened.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Dude.
This guy is the real life Tarzan.
Hello, my name
Well,
is
your hair is
Jason,
nice.
and I love my life.
And he lives in the jungles of Hong Kong.
Oh, I don't like that
climbs
part.
Trees. He grows his own food. He builds his own eco-friendly house. And he never cut his hair for 24 years. Every day, he dances. He swims in the ocean and plays music. He's living the good life, but it wasn't always this good. 20 years ago, Jason was homeless with no family and no job. So he got out of the city life and came here.
City life, it's not for me. And I do know I try all the best I can do, but it doesn't work for me.
Eventually, he found a job playing Tarzan at Disney World. For most people, this life is too crazy. But for him, it just feels like home. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
What? So he went and got a job as Tarzan and then decided, oh, I want to live this life. It's the best. Because I'm just telling you right now, there ain't no way in heck I can sit there and go without internet. He's crazy. There's no way. I know when the power's out, my kids are unbelievably messed up because there's no internet. Ain't no way we could do it.
This guy can speak backwards.
Menstrukävät Najmia. Iletsenya. Hi, Nesteli. I'm John, and I'm the backwards man.
Anything you tell John, whether it's long or short, in English or Chinese, he can say backwards. He can even sing backwards.
America, God shed His grace.
Why? Because John has a certain kind of autism that gives
Really?
his brain special abilities. Nobody thought John was talented until he uploaded his backwards video online and became a worldwide sensation. This goes to show that it always
All right,
pays
girl.
off to accept
No, you're
yourself
mine.
for who you are, even if it means that you have to be a little bit ridiculous. That's
Well-
1 minute. See you tomorrow. In
No
Dubai,
kissy.
there is a German lady who left everything in Germany to live in the middle of the desert with 30 camels.
My name is
30
Ushi.
camels?
I am the German camel lady.
20 years ago, Ushi had a 9-to-5 in Germany. But she wasn't happy and she wasn't satisfied. So she did the crazy thing. She left for the Arab desert. She put up a small house, hired a few guys to help her, and started a farm with camels. Yes, camels. For
Camels.
20 years, she's been here, living her best life, with no city, no civilization, and no husband. Somehow, in the middle of the desert, she found herself. She even became a bit of an Arab herself.
Kevalal.
This goes to show that happiness is not about where you're born. It's about
That don't seem crazy to me. That happens all the time where people
See you tomorrow.
want to move to. That don't seem crazy to me at all because there's people who want to move to farms and have a farm instead of the city life. That didn't seem crazy.
Come explore the site with me. I'm in first grade,
Really?
so I'll pick that.
This guy owns 200 million acres of the moon, and he got it all for free. Chris and his dad always loved real estate, but on Earth, real estate is super expensive. So they decided to buy properties on the moon.
Right.
They found a loophole
You
in
can
the
do that?
1967 Peace Treaty. Turns out governments cannot own the moon, but maybe, just maybe, individuals can. So Chris's dad wrote a letter to the UN declaring that the moon was his, and the UN did not respond. He assumed he got approval and started selling land for anywhere between $25 to $500.
You can't do that.
People are buying. Now, all he needs is either an approval or a rejection from the UN. If they approve, Chris might just become the richest landowner of the moon. If they don't approve, then this is all one big gimmick. That's 1 minute.
It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick.
Finally,
It ain't real.
I found the guy who wrote Wikipedia.
I'm Stephen, and I've made the largest number of edits to Wikipedia in the world.
He edited Wikipedia more than 3 million times, the most in the world.
Wow.
And he did all of it for free.
It allows you to cover topics not usually found in the mainstream Western media.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
allows
I
anybody in
use
the world
Wiki
to
for
have
a lot
their
of
voice.
things.
Stephen writes on many subjects: art, politics, music, for the last 16 years, for 3 hours every day, without being paid a single dollar. He only writes based on facts, with multiple sources and lots of evidence. And it's not just him. There are millions of hidden Wikipedia contributors, so anyone, anywhere can open their phone, load up Wikipedia, and learn something new for free. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This 8-year-old girl in China is the leader of 300 goats. She has been herding goats since she was 3 years
Excuse the
old.
cat, guys.
Her
I'm so
parents
sorry.
let her feed, ride, pick up, and even lead the goats with nothing but a stick and a lot of confidence. What? But when her father uploaded a video of her to the internet, people got annoyed. But her
Why?
father didn't
Why they
listen.
get annoyed?
He knew that she could learn a lot from goats. So he let her study at school for half of the day and the other half in nature. From school, she learned algebra. And from goats,
Well, she already
learned
is
the
smarter
value
than half of
hard work.
Americans.
The combination of education from school and life was perfect. This goes to show that real education comes in all forms. It
That's
can come
true.
from a school,
Yeah, because
a
I'm looking at that
playground, and
algebra
even
there.
from a goat. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, just looking at that algebra, and she's probably, what, 7, 8 years old? Maybe even 10, but my middle child is 10. Ain't no way you doing that math, so, all right, maybe I need to buy some goats. Not gonna buy any goats, but just saying. Just saying. Well, that's it for now. See you on the next one. Peace.